In today's video, I'll be giving you a continued list of the biggest NFL draft busts of the 2020s. I did this a few weeks ago, March 16th, I believe, and I've compiled up a new list of 5 new players. So enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. Kicking this list off at number 5, I know a lot of people aren't going to think this one is fair, so that's why I'm starting off with it. We got former Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs. He was drafted 12th overall in the 2020 NFL Draft. I mean, this guy didn't even last 2 seasons before, his whole incident went down. Killing a woman in jail. Eligible for parole in August of this year, though. But, I mean, he made some nice plays before his incident. He was having a great 2021. He had 469 yards, 2 touchdowns on like 24 catches in his career, almost 1.5 seasons. He had about 921 yards, 4 total touchdowns on 50 catches. I mean, he made some very nice plays like that game-winning touchdown against the Jets in 2020, his game against Pittsburgh in 2021. Like, shifty, speedy guy, but didn't last a whole lot in the league. Then there's the argument of people thinking he should be allowed back in after he's paroled, if he is. That's a conversation for another day. But unfortunately, Henry Ruggs is an NFL bust. Coming in at number 4, the only other Raider on this list, and was picked 7 picks after Henry Ruggs, former Raiders cornerback Damon Arnett. Like Henry Ruggs, he didn't even last 2 full seasons with the Raiders before being cut for his Instagram Live incident where he was just showing off firearms, and he's just a problematic guy. At least he used to be. From what I've heard recently, he's had a complete life turnaround. He's actually doing pretty good in the, I believe, UFL it's called now, with the Houston Gamblers. But he was just very inconsistent. He allowed a 106.4 passer rating when targeted in his tenure with the Raiders, allowing 396 receiving yards on 29 catches on 39 targets as well. Not 19th overall pick worthy, and then he was picked up by the Chiefs in 2022 on their practice squad and then got released because he was arrested for off-the-field issues. But it's great to hear that he's honestly turning his life around, but in the NFL he was just a complete bust. But it would be cool to see him back in the NFL one day. Coming in at number 3, we got former Chiefs first-round running back of 2020, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, drafted 32nd overall, was part of that absolutely dominant 2019 LSU team in college, widely regarded as the best team of all time for college. But, I mean, he had 1,100 scrimmage yards as a rookie, but then just after that, injuries started bouncing around teams. I will not, make any other comments about him having PTSD because that is a very serious thing. I really hope everything's going good with him. But I think last I heard he was on the Saints practice squad, or maybe he was back on the Chiefs practice squad. I'm not sure, but really his first career game against the Houston Texans, he looked phenomenal. He looked like he was going to be a fantasy steal. But then just, after his rookie season, injuries, got replaced by 7th round pick Isaac Pacheco, and then it's just been getting lost in every depth chart he's been, eventually being a practice squad running back. Coming in at number 2, we got former Steelers first round quarterback from 2022, Kenny Pickett. This guy was absolutely terrible in his, 2 years as a Pittsburgh Steeler. He looked promising in his first preseason, and then just had a mid-rookie season, but then a lot of people were like, oh, the Kenny Pickett sophomore rise is coming, and then he did worse in his sophomore year, leading to him being traded to the Eagles, and then winning a Super Bowl by being a backup, and then got traded to the Browns and didn't even last preseason, and then was picked up, or traded to the Raiders, served as a backup for Geno Smith, which, if you're doing that, you're still absolutely horrible, like you're worse. And then I think he's on the Panthers now, last I checked. This guy just holds on to the ball for too long. He is a very inconsistent passer. I mean, that clip of him with the Eagles trying to throw a ball and then throwing himself complete. He threw himself into a sack. What even is that? But yeah, Kenny Pickett, and just overall the entire 2022 quarterback class outside of Brock Purdy and maybe Malik Willis, they are all absolute busts. But Pickett is the biggest bust because he was drafted in the first round. Great pick, Steelers. And coming in at number 1 for my continued list of the biggest draft busts of the 2020s in the NFL, Giants fans, close your ears for a few seconds because I know you hate hearing this name. Former Giants top 10 tackle guard, whatever he is now, Evan Neal. This guy is fucking terrible. He's like Daniel Falele and Anthony Bradford if they morphed into one person. Like, that's how bad he is. And I didn't understand how bad he was until I actually started reading what Giants fans thought of him. Yeah, he is dreadful. I think he made history for signing the lowest contract in NFL history. There's no guaranteed money. He signed like a 1-year, $1.5 million contract. He ain't even the position he was drafted to be anymore. And he's just been decimated by injuries, very inconsistent play, like hamstring injuries, neck injuries, ankle injuries. Widely regarded as probably the worst like pass blocker in the NFL. But yeah, I see where you're coming from, Giants fans. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!